Hey everybody, welcome back to our family channel. This video is going to be a little girly, but it's going to be about something useful. I hope so. Well, it was something that I was once curious about, and now that I've tried it, I want to share it. I'm going to be talking about how to get rid of your body hair at home, and you're going to need this device. And I'll tell you this right off the bat, this is not sponsored, this is my honest review. Now, I also want to say that there's nothing wrong with body hair. If it's not bothering you, if you're fine with it, you feel comfortable with your hair, whatever it is, then that's totally awesome. I personally never judge or think, whoa, hairy legs, what is she even thinking? I think it's everyone's personal business. But I feel insecure about my body hair and I like it better when my legs are hairless and smooth. Plus, I get ingrown hair if I shave, which is very painful sometimes. That's why I've been using an epilator to remove it like for 8 years already. First, I saw this item in a video of a YouTuber that I tend to trust, and that's why I chose this one, Kenzie in particular. That video was sponsored, but I got very curious about it. And then I saw it a couple of more times in other videos. And then I searched for some information about it, and the reviews were mostly good. So I decided to try it out and see for myself. It cost me $180, and I ordered it before the pandemic was announced, and it was on its way for almost a month. And I honestly thought that I wasn't going to get it. It was shipping from the Netherlands and I live in Ukraine. And I was really afraid that our post office was going to break it or lose it because that's how they work, but that's a totally different story. Frankly speaking, I was very skeptical about this, especially when I tried it for the first time and also for the second time. I had a laser hair removal treatment done on my thighs, armpits, and my bikini zone, and the results were amazing. There are just some hairs occasionally here and there for which I use my epilator. So I have experience with this and I can compare the two methods. And I should also mention that the laser hair removal that I've had done was painful as hell, but effective. So after trying out this device twice, I was like, no way it's gonna work. But then I thought we still have time till the summer. We're wearing pants right now, and what do I have to lose? And I'm so happy that I didn't ditch it. So the instructions to this item say that it's better to start with a low intensity level, like 2, and it has 5 intensity levels, 5 being the highest. It says, to achieve the best result, it is recommended that you use your Kenzie on intensity level 5. However, test your handset on a lower level before starting your treatments so you can get used to the feeling of IPL. So when I started with the intensity level 2, and the next time I tried the intensity level 3, which didn't hurt, but it didn't do anything either, no results, and I was kind of frustrated. And back to the instructions. For the best results, it is recommended to use the Kenzie once a week for the first 12 weeks. After this period, use the Kenzie once a month for 3 months or until satisfied. To maintain hairless, smooth skin, use your Kenzie once every 2 to 3 months or as needed. IPL is only effective when the hair follicle is attached to the hair cell. Waxing, plugging, or using an epilator removes the entire hair cell, so be sure not to do any of these before your treatment. You must shave hair only before using the Kenzie. If you have sensitive skin, shave the night before or morning of your treatment. This helps to avoid skin irritation. Exfoliate before use. This will help remove any dead skin cells, which will help the absorption of light. So I switched to level 5, used it once a week, but I didn't shave my hair. I trimmed it with a trimmer. And this is something that the lady who did my laser hair removal treatment recommended I do. The reason for that was first, so as not to trigger more hair growth after shaving. And also, so there still is like a little tip of the hair on the surface of the skin so that the laser could kind of see it. Well, and that's what I did with the Kenzie as well. I don't know if it's reasonable, but what I do know is that when she did my laser hair removal treatment, the results were amazing. And she then moved to another country, and the girls who took over from her used a different technique, and I wasn't that satisfied. And that was one more reason why I decided to try out Kenzie, aside from the fact that it's a lot cheaper and a lot more convenient. So I noticed my first results after using it for 5 weeks, like noticeable results. The hair started growing more slowly, it became lighter and softer, and there was a lot less hair. What I also noticed was that the best results were on my legs, where my hair had been a lot darker and thicker. It was going away very well compared to my armpits, where I had just a couple of hairs, but they were a lot lighter and thinner. It seemed like the Kenzie didn't see those hairs, but eventually it removed some of them as well. So I guess it's exactly the same as those professional laser hair removal devices, because they warn you that it may not work if your hair is light, because the laser beam is attracted to the pigment in the hair, so the darker the hair, the better the result. Now, according to the instructions, you can treat the area with multiple passes, running the handset over the given area a maximum of 3 times. And that's what I found I needed to do. But don't do it more than 3 times on one area of your skin, especially if you're using the level 5, because you can burn your skin. Why I say that I needed to treat one area more than once is because I noticed that when I saw that tip of the hair was kind of burned, that hair fell out. And by the way, that was the case for me with professional laser hair removal treatment. And to achieve it, sometimes I needed to treat the area more than once. Another thing, it's not pain-free, but at the same time, it's not very painful. So after using it for 12 weeks, 70% of the hair on my legs was gone. I still have some occasional hairs here and there, but they're so thin and light that I can just not pay attention to them and nobody notices them. I remove them either with my trimmer or my epilator. I didn't use Kenzie throughout the summer because I tanned, and it's not advisable to use it on tanned skin, again because of the pigment. I still have some hair left, and as I said, the best results are on my legs, but I'm not sure that it'll completely remove my hair. But everyone's different, and maybe for someone else it'll work even better. However, I am very satisfied. I thought to myself, if I can get around without shaving, sugaring, epilating, waxing, or whatever, even for 3 weeks, that would be awesome. And the results were even better than I expected. I mean, hands down, for the convenience, price point, and effectiveness, I can totally recommend this to anyone. Can it be a complete substitution for the professional hair removal treatment? This depends on the type of treatment, and I'd say very much on the person who does it. It might be, but if it's a real professional like that first lady who did my first treatment, then no. With professional treatments, they use their own techniques and it can really destroy the root of the hair, right? But it's also much, much more expensive. With Kenzie, I don't spend that much money and I can do it at home anytime. And now I can actually spend my time doing something that I want to or enjoy or just rest. I can pull on my shorts whenever I want, not worrying about hairy legs. So if you do decide to use it, stick with it and be patient. And I hope it meets your expectations as it met mine. Now I started using it again after the summer and I'm gonna continue using it and we'll see if maybe I'll get rid of my hair completely. I'll tell you if I do. So I hope you enjoyed my little review and I hope it was useful for you. If that was the case, give us thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one.